We have a return with another episode of Fail or Fire. I am your most electric host of the Thunderius, and I am joined by my most fantastically excellent co-host today.
Hi, I'm Jades.
And I am a vacuum cleaner.
Okay, vacuuming is done. And I am Dillon with my guest host, Sharky.
And we are Cyber Skull Media. Y'all knew we couldn't get out of October without covering some Dan Vasc, and it's a very specifical one today that's a good one to cover for spooky season, I think. Which one are we covering today, Dillon?
Mark of the Beast.
And who plays that originally, Shades?
I think it was Iron Maiden.
We may have watched the original before this just so we could get a refresher on it. We got a good frame of a reference to take from it today. And shout out Dan Vasc. So just waiting for more comic book music, buddy. Just waiting for some more Norfolka, okay? Just let me know. And we'll be there for it, all right? Yeah, we're back. Welcome in all you Dan Vasc fans and all of our Cyber Skull Mafia. It's going to be a good week this week with everything we're covering. So y'all should already know this song if you're popping in here. Y'all should already know how we roll on this channel. If you didn't read the little thing at the beginning and you get upset about something that's in there, it's not my fault, all right? It's not my fault. We love Dan Vasc over here. Dan Vasc likes Cyber Skull Media as well, and we're going to get into this one. So this is Dan Vasc's cover from Iron Maiden.
Woe to you, O earth and sea, for the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short. Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast, for it is a human number. Its number is 666.
I left too long. My mind was blank. I needed time to think, to get the memories from my mind. What did I see? Could I believe that what I saw that night was real and not just fantasy? Just what I saw in my own dreams. Were they reflections of my Walkman staring back at me? 'Cause in my dreams, it's always there. A demon face that twists my mind and brings me to despair.
Welcome back to another episode of Blue Balls with Thundy. I'm sorry I did it right in the middle of that epic scream. It was really just because I wanted to make Dillon look like he's doing right now.
Oh man, when you pull that mic back like that, the power stance,
I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's an epic pause right there, okay?
that's pretty metal. That's pretty metal right there.
How about that intro? What did you think of the intro?
I liked it. I'm pretty sure it kind of refreshed my memory. I think in the OG, is that Vincent Price?
I think it might be.
It sounded like Vincent Price. Then you get Fear the Beardo doing the intro this time around.
Shout out my boy Beardo. And since we're shouting out Beardo,
Unrelated.
I picked this up from him and his channel. I have to do it for Beardo, okay? I got to do it for Beardo. Woo, baby! Woo, baby! That's for you, Beardo. Now, how are we thinking? What are we thinking about this one so far, boys?
This is like the perfect song for him to do because of his vocal prowess. An iconic song, you know, legendary, like metal style vocal. And I can't think of a better song for him to cover.
His vocal and music-wise, so far it's sounding pretty good.
When I re-listened to the track earlier, I was like, it's been a while since I've heard this, because I've heard all of it. The boys haven't heard this from Dan before. I was like, man, I could just imagine where Dan's gonna go with some of these parts, because he can hit all them notes and then some. Very excited for that today. Did I stop blue balling you and let you hear this golden voice demigod do his thing?
Let the man sing.
'Cause in my dreams, it's always there. A demon face that twists my mind and brings me to despair.
hey. How about that guitar solo, boys?
So who's playing guitar and bass on this? I see they keep cutting like cutaways. He's the same guy doing guitar and bass.
It's Victor the Guitar Nerd. All instruments by Victor the Guitar Nerd.
Dude, he's super fucking talented. I like the cut back to show him playing bass, playing guitar. Then he absolutely shredded on that solo.
Yeah, dude, he crushed that, man. And then those fat, juicy bass lines, man.
Yeah, dude's killing it, man. He's killing it. Look at all the sweet instruments in that room, too.
I mean, it sounds all right.
I know. As soon as this pops up, my mom sees it. She's going to be like, what are you boys covering? Number of the Beast. I'm going to be like, I'm sorry, mama. It ain't like that, I swear.
He's out here doing the Lord's work. It's fine.
So he's got a great cover of Amazing Grace, all right? He's got some good stuff out here.
Like, this is the spicy food, and then Amazing Grace is like the palate cleanser. So he keeps it real.
He can hit the younger audience. He can hit the audience like us. And he can hit the old ladies with Amazing Grace, too. He could do it all, man.
Do you think, like, old school Iron Maiden heads would, like, no video, if they just heard the audio, do you think they would think it was a different performer?
Yeah, I think they'd be able to tell the difference, but I think they would vibe with it, and they'd be like, who the fuck is this, man? I think a lot of them would be, like, offended if you tried to cover some of that stuff, and then you hear it, and you're like, okay, this dude can do that.
Well, he's got the prowess to hit all the notes, and like obviously he respects it. Like it's not like he's some like pop star trying to cover this, and he's not reinventing the wheel. But to me, it does sound different, right? He's got his own little flair to it. But yeah, I was just kind of wondering if some of those old school, because he can hit some of those notes, if they would be able to pick up on the fact that this is a different vocalist.
Either way, they're gonna be blown away. They're like, how? I didn't know this, and this dude I've never heard before. You're like, yeah, because he's in Brazil. Okay, that's why. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. That was some tastiness. That was Iron Maiden, the cover of Number of the Beast by our boy Dan Vasc. And we're absolutely here for it today. So if y'all are new, this is the part where we're going to review it. And we're going to let you guys know whether it was a fail, a fire, or just plain mid. Don't leave because you think you already know the answer, because we still got some things to talk about. Like that until the end of the month, you can, I'm grifting. All right, boys, let me grift. We got our Halloween t-shirts out until the end of the month. You can go pick one of those up at cyberskullmerch.com. And now that we have come to the end, Dillon, would you like to start us out today?
I absolutely would. I fucked up. I called it Mark of the Beast. It's Number of the Beast. We know that. Maybe have to cut that out. Fix it in post.
Oh, it's staying in.
Yeah, it's fine. This was fire. Like I said, he he does it well, and he's not just trying to be like a cover artist or like a karaoke singer, right? He's doing his thing. He's showing his vocal abilities. That musician he had on here was insanely talented. The guitar work was phenomenal, and I think like they call that galloping bass lines. The way he was playing that, super technical. Obviously a good musician, great vocals. I've enjoyed everything we've heard from Dan so far, so this is no exception. Perfect for the spooky season. The Number of the Beast, I like the intro a lot. Had a little more bass in his voice. Yeah, this is fire. I enjoyed it.
Well, Shades, what did you think today?
Mid. I'm not even going to change my glasses. I'm just going with mid, because as far as the music and his voice, like fucking fire, but I don't like any bit of what the lyrics had to say about it, so I'm not giving it a fire. We're all allowed to like and dislike whatever we want, so we don't have to all three fire it or all three fail it.
It's not pro-Satan at all.
At the bottom of it, I'll possess your body and make you burn. I have the power to make my evil take its course. Yeah, that I want nothing to do with that. Like, he did fucking awesome.
It's a warning out of Revelation, and like it's not his lyrics.
I mean, that's cool. I still have my opinion.
It's all good. That's why we get 3 votes.
Like I said, I have no problem with how they did any of it. I just don't like any of the fucking lyrics. Like, I'm not about that.
It was insanely phenomenal on everything, every part of it that they did that was their own.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that.
Yeah, he liked the music and the vocals.
Well, I guess I will bring this back around, and as we have done all month long, I gotta ask Stripe what he thought today, because it's pretty obvious what I thought for my reaction. So let's see what he thought. What'd you think today, guy? Said it was fucking fire. He thought it was fire. I'm here for the cover. I'm here for Dan and Victor. Go check out Victor the Guitar Nerd if you've never checked him out before. Yeah, I'm new to Victor the Guitar Nerd. Gonna have to go check out his stuff a little bit more. Dude was shredding on that guitar and that bass, dude. Like, instrumentally, this destroyed, man. They like crushed it out of the park in every facet, instrumentally and vocally. Like, Dan can hit all the notes. If there's a note that exists, he can hit it.
L sharp.
He could probably hit L sharp. I bet Dan could do some L sharp core.
He'd be one of 2 people that can play L sharp.
He might be able to hit the brown note, Dillon.
Oh man, that's rare.
He's gonna see Shades Mid and he's gonna sing the brown note and send it to him in a voice note.
No, he'd be like, "Hey, I didn't write the lyrics." That's what he's gonna say. Hey, I'm not mad.
I can understand if you're conflicted about certain things, but musically you still thought it was pretty damn good.
Yeah, like, everything else was fucking dope. Like, I'm not even trying to detour anybody away from these guys. Like, still check them out. You decide what you want to decide and like what you want to like or whatever. Like, he's still good. Like, everything about this was pretty good.
Iron Maiden was a fail. We'll just say that to make him feel better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
I'd go that route.
I will say, so like none of us here are like huge Iron Maiden fans or anything like
I'm
that.
familiar, but yeah, I'm
if
not
it
a
comes
fan.
on the radio or something, I'm not going to switch the channel. But, you know, I don't go actively searching for Iron Maiden. You know, listening to it before this, we were rocking out a little bit to it. Then hearing Dan's vocals and everything, I prefer this version, all right? If I'm committing sacrilege, I don't care. I prefer this version. I prefer Dan's vocals because I'm not really a big Iron Maiden fan, so...
With what he can do technically, I mean, he's a very gifted vocalist. So it's a different approach, right? It's almost like a cheat code to be a technical singer like that, doing like metal. It's almost unfair. And I'm not knocking Iron Maiden. You know, I'm not one of those people. I don't own an Eddie t-shirt because I'm not a poser, but you know, I'm not a fan. I'm not a hater. Iron Maiden existed. They had a specific place in metal history, and that's cool. But yeah, vocally, Dan's on a different plane. And like I said, not to take away from most singers of that era with that style, 9 times out of 10, I think he's probably going to do it better. I want to hear some 18 in Life, Dan. Give me that.
Got some interesting requests I'd like to hear him sing.
Cemetery Gates.
If somebody was like, hey, I got tickets to Iron Maiden tonight, want to go? I'm not going to say no. It's going to be a hell of a show.
Well, I guess you'll have to give me Shade's ticket.
I guess if someone said, hey, I got tickets for Dan Vasc, you want to go? I'd be like, I've had VIP meet and greets for like 3 months, bro. If he could ever come to the United States, Dan, we're going to have you on the channel. We're going to bring you and Eric on so we can talk about Norfolka, talk about music, maybe a little bit about comic books, but mostly about music, because that's what we're here for. So let us know in the comments whether you thought this was a fail, fire, or just plain mid. Like and subscribe if you had a good time today, because we are Who Shades?
Cyber Skull Media.
And this was what, Dillon?
Fail or fire.
And we will absolutely keep bringing you the heat all week long. What do we got coming up tomorrow, Dillon?
An absolute banger from Starset, Silo, title track.
What do we got coming up on Thursday, Shades?
I think some Ice 9 Kills.
Yeah, the new laugh track is, y'all know Shades is a big Joker fan.
Prove it.
What would make you think that?
And then we got our boys Ren and Zach Skinner coming up on Friday. So that's it. That's all we got for you guys. Shout out Dan. Shout out Vic. Shout out Fear the Beardo. We are here and we are out of here. So that's all we got for you today. Rocking out all week long. We'll catch you in the next one. Let us know which Dan Vasc we should cover next.
Bye.